felt you come into my life like summer rain, so easy, so warm. I never thought to change. I knew there was someone else on your mind. Still I gave you my heart and hoped that time was kind. I showed you my worlds, my favorite places in life. Welcomed you to my family and my long gentle nights. Your hands felt like home and my laughter was free. But deep in my soul I wondered if you'd ever see me. Every jazz-filled evening with your fingers entwined, every blend across the table that made my heart shine. Still I heard a voice in the silences we shared, and wondered if my light was enough to make you care. I knew you loved her long before you ever said a word. It lived inside you quiet and the way your heartbeat stirred. And every time you held me like you needed me to breathe, I felt a part of you that wished you still had her to keep. The night her name appeared and you tried hard not to smile, I felt the truth between us stretch out for 1,000 miles. You said it meant nothing, but your eyes were somewhere else, and I was standing in the shadow of the love you never left. Why not me? Why not the love that held you through the nights you couldn't sleep? Why not me? Why not the heart that softened every wound you couldn't keep? I played my hand so fearlessly, but you were never choosing me. And all that echoes in my chest is why not me? I kept my head high even as you pulled away. Held you a little longer, hoped you might stay. Your warmth was my treasure, my reason to believe, even knowing one day you'd leave. You tried so hard to choose me, I could feel you in the fight. Some nights you reached for sunlight, other nights you held on tight. But every time you softened and let your lonely hunger speak, your heart ran back to memories that kept pulling you from me. I stayed because you touched me like I was the place you healed, because your voice felt honest when your truest self revealed. But love is hard to carry when the weight is not the same, and I could feel you fading like a whisper in the rain. That final night under streetlights soft and blue, I held you close like forever, even as you knew. And when you whispered goodbye, so careful and true, I wish my life could still mean something to you. And though I never had you all to myself, I don't regret one moment. You knew me so well. Every kiss, every song, every tear that had to part is a chapter I'll forever treasure in my heart. The night I saw you breaking, torn in places you still hide, you looked at me with sorrow like you wished your heart could lie. And even as you held me like I was your safest home, I felt you slipping softly toward the life you had.